I've always wanted to make a full-length Lego stop-motion movie. Now I finally have all the resources to do so. As far as content goes, not a lot of people talk about Lego Life on Mars, so this will be interesting. First of all, let's get some backstory. Lego Space is a fun and creative theme introduced by the Lego Group all the way back in the 60s, kind of based off of that aspect of when people were going on the moon. They wanted to hook kids with that, and so they could play with the Legos, which are based off some stuff from the moon. And although life on Mars takes place in space, it is an important note that I state officially Lego doesn't think so. Life on Mars in reality is a town theme, believe it or not. And this is started way back in 1995 from a sub-theme of Lego Town called Launch Command. This theme featured many different sets comprising of various spacecraft and personnel based off real-world technology at the time. They even had a space shuttle set in which minifigures could ride off into space to fix satellites, but that was all. No moon exploration, just a small-scale satellite repair, and a very overhyped amount of firemen in their truck. The theme did, however, feature a character named Becky Blastoff, which I presume changed into the quote-unquote modern-day BB on the Life on Mars series. Back to that in a bit. But 1999 saw the next generation of this town sub-theme called Lego Spaceport, which is technically around today, but we're not going to talk about that in this video. But really, this continuation of Launch Command really refined the concept and gave our little plastic buddies some new and improved vehicles to do the space stuff that they've always wanted. This sub-theme actually has a storyline which revolves around a 12-year-old kid named, you guessed it, BB, who somehow wins the space lottery and goes to space, because in Lego, that's a thing. And Spaceport basically is a training theme to get him all juiced up to actually go to space and Life on Mars. So it's like a prequel to the actual Life on Mars series. The sub-theme also involves an astronaut who goes to Mars every once in a while. When he's bored, he goes to the moon. Humble stuff. Right, nothing crazy going on there at all. And this guy basically takes BB underneath his wing and helps the dude out in his space training. Close to the end of the storyline, we can see that BB actually goes to the moon for the first time to help on a rescue operation that everyone is feeling the hate for. Now for the moment we've all been waiting for, Life on Mars. Released in 2001, Life on Mars featured a group of Earth's finest astronauts who travel once again to Mars to establish a base, look for crystals, and keep an eye out for alien life, although they doubt it. I say once again because there was a Lego book and some spaceport sets that feature different types of vehicles with the red planet either in the background or setting. On the way to Mars, the cruise ship gets hit by a meteor, and the ship ends up crashing. After a violent sandstorm, they meet a Martian for the first time, who is on patrol in a mech. This is when it gets fuzzy. So Lego makes comics to go with these series, but somehow they're in Russian. It had to be translated, thankfully not by me, I'm not that committed. But the storyline from the comics gets really jumbled around, and some details are skewed. With that in mind, the gist of the juice is that Martians have a civil war going on. Yeah, we had it. It makes sense. Okay. The humans offer to help the Martians if they agree to fix their spaceship and let them build a base on Mars. The Martians agree. Apparently, King Raggle's old man, I think it's his old man or some other fool, was the last king responsible for the invasion in H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds. Yeah, that guy. So this guy is apparently a spy for the quote-unquote Kangan Martians, who are the rebels in the story. They've stolen most of the biodinium from Raggle's group. Here's another thing I want to talk about. Biodinium. These space pumpkins fall from the sky in meteors to help power all the Martians' technology. So in a way, if the rebels manage to steal all of it, then Raggle is pretty much screwed. Somehow Lego in Russian comics have an ending for that crazy adventure, and the humans kidnap Cassiopeia, King Raggle's kid, and go back to Earth. Not really, she volunteers. And that's where I come in. My plan is to create this story into a full-length Lego stop-motion action movie. The aim is to get about 45 minutes, an hour of runtime, get different voice actors for different characters. If you guys have anything specific you want to add in the film, leave it down in the comments and I'll consider it. Thanks for watching.